Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Dokkan battle video. I'm here with the boy Hoodie.
Definition of dingus: an often small article whose common name is unknown or forgotten. US slang: a dim-witted, silly, or foolish person, often used in a joking or friendly way.
So you ready, you fucking dingus?
Yeah.
All right. So Hoodie and I decided to do an LR tier list on global. We're gonna do both global and JP, but first we're gonna start off with global. If you look at my tier list here, I have the exclusive JP characters. I have these four. Now, me and Hoodie were arguing for a little bit. Not really arguing, but we were kind of like disagreeing. He was saying that, well, I was saying that LR Goku and Goku Black and Zamasu, I put him in the exclusive to JP list. The reason I put him there is because he's an easy A. And he's not on global yet, but he's saying, well, what's your argument? Because like for me, I feel like it makes sense for him to be put there because he's not out on global yet.
Like I said, you would have to put the LR trio as well as LR Trunks and and Mai.
Right.
Because
but
they got easy A's as well that are only on JP and not on global.
But
therefore, your point is invalid. You have to give another reasoning.
Your point is invalid in my.
So
let me explain. This Goku Black and Zamasu is in the top 10. 100% in the top 10. If you're talking about the other LRs, they're not even close to the top 10 after the easy A's.
I'd say Gohan, Goku, Pan, and Trunks are because
they
look amazingly well with the Pan.
Look at the three that's in the JP exclusive that you have. Okay? Tell me, who is that unit going to replace there?
What do you mean? It's going to replace one of the global ones.
Well, the global ones, maybe, but the global ones.
So then your point is invalid.
No, there's 4 of them that are out on global that are really good. There's 4 new units that are in the top 10. All 4 of these new
guys, we're just gonna start before this.
All right, before this gets out of hand. By the way, we're best friends and we have the most stupid arguments, but at the same time they're funny. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. This is gonna be a fun.
I just also want to let you know, half the time we will forget what our argument is.
Yes.
And then argue about the fact that we forgot what the argument was. Anyway.
This is gonna be a fun video, guys. This is gonna be a fun video. So I want Hoodie to start off here. All right, we're back. So I want to see what Hoodie's honorable mention is maybe for global. This is the global side first. We're gonna get to the global side first. Let's see what his first is.
For honorable mention, I didn't open up the tab for it yet, but the honorable mention for me is going to be Tech Gogeta. The reason being, Tech Gogeta is a very, very excellent unit. Goes on many teams. It's one of the best tech units you can put. However, in terms of linking, it's as well as ability. See, he only raises attack and defense for 1 turn, which is nice.
Yeah.
However, he only has like a regular, basis of things. Reduce damage by 30%. That's nice. Okay. High chance of randomly changing key spheres of a certain type to rainbow key spheres. Okay, but that doesn't exactly help them because this is the next part. Plus an additional 2 key per rainbow sphere. Oh, it's rainbow sphere. Okay, so it's still good. But the medium chance of launching an additional super attack is kind of because most units now will launch a guaranteed super attack, so it's kind of useless if it's just medium chance. So that's why they're honorable mention.
That's a good one. I do like that right there. However, for me, my honorable mention, I was thinking about Tech Gogeta for a bit. I was about to put him on number 11. So he did honorable mentions. I'm doing number 11. My number 11 is basically honorable mentions, but for me, I was really thinking about it, and I don't know if you find this weird or not, but I decided to go with LR Int Vegito, the new easy.
You know what? That's a good one because that's what for me it was between the 3rd year anniversary and the Tech Gogeta.
Fair. So I decided to go with him because, well, let's go to this form, right? Of course, in this form, attack and defense was 180%. That's really solid, especially now. And medium chance of performing a crit, so that's all right. That's what, 30%? Yeah, 30% chance, and then medium chance of evading enemy attack. So you're additional, you're evading, so you're good at defense pretty much already, and you have pretty high stats for attack and defense. And then you're getting key 2 per rainbow key sphere. That's just basic, but performs Potara fusion. Now, I know that the Potara fusion, I wish with the easy A what they did was they should have made this a little different. With the easy A, they should have made this, I don't know, maybe from 4th turn at least, right? If it's 50% or below from the 4th turn, I feel like that would have been more fair, but Dokkan's Dokkan. So it's just Tech Gogeta is really good. It's just when you go to Super Vegito, it's just ridiculous how he goes fully recovers HP.
Super Vegito.
Oh yeah, he's an attacking defense plus 200%. Counters normals with tremendous. So he's countering, and if you give him crit counters are ridiculous, right? He gets hit like first slot. He keeps getting normaled. He's going to absolutely decimate the enemy, right? And then he reduces damage received by 30% for 3 turns, right? Which is the 3 turns, it might seem like it's a bad idea, but then he still reduces damage by 15%. So it's half the damage reduction after the 3 turns are done. However, it's still not bad, right? It's still not bad. You have 200% attack and defense. I feel like he's a really good defense. Like, he'll be fine defensively, especially with the crit counters. I feel like once the crit counters come along, he'll be pretty much finishing events. When you're talking about cell max and stuff, I don't know 100% if that's like it's gonna be hard to transform him.
It's
because 6 turns, man. It's really ridiculous to get him to 6 turns, and if you're below 50% HP in cell max, I think you're gonna die. Right?
So here's the thing. For
dead.
cell max,
yeah,
it's 6 turns, and you gotta remember, second phase is physical. So if this man gets hit by a super attack, it's over for this Vegito. Yeah. Which is still fine.
Oh, yeah.
The thing is, you want him to transform in the tech phase. Now, here's the thing still.
Yeah.
It's the fact that he kind of just is... Because his
he's
transformation is difficult. His transformation is, if you... Like, let's say you take it to the Submax event. Yeah, you're going to get him to transform. But what about other events and other stages you try to do? Right. It's very rarely that you get this man to transform.
Right. The events that you're really going to see these transformations happening is like Goku event, Legendary Goku event, Legendary Vegeta event, stuff like that, long events. And like Super Battle Road, I see your point of having Tech Gogeta, because like Tech Gogeta, if you look at his stats, like, I mean, can you pull him up real quick for a second? You already have him up, right? So like, if you look at Tech Gogeta here, I mean, look at his transformation. Like, it doesn't take much. His active skill transformation, you don't need much for it. What is it?
It's 70%, above 70% after the 4th turn. Right. Now for Super Battle Road, of course, like, because the other ones give you like a Sensu Beam technically, because they heal you all the way. However, I don't think he does heal you. I could be wrong because I don't have him. But he during Super Battle Road, 4 turns is normal to get past. Right. Whereas 6 turns is more like
it's just so
pray to
hard
God
to
you don't die
to.
by then, or that you don't kill them. Because then you have to use items or to do things like that.
It's tough to get there. So I mean, I do agree with your Tech Gogeta pick, but for me, it's just I feel like Vegito's just a really good unit. I feel like he should.
In terms of transformation, I think once he hits Vegito, he becomes better. But because of his transformation requirements, he got put below him for me.
All right, let me see your next.
All right, number 10.
Yeah, let's see. Now we're in the top 10. Number 10, Burger King Boogle.
All right, let's see. Number 10 is going to be Super Janemba.
Okay.
Super Janemba is... People are going to be mad at this, I feel it. I can already tell. Super Janemba, an insane tank, man.
He is ridiculous.
One of the craziest guys I've ever seen. Guards, attacking defense is 120%. Guards all attacks within the same turn as first or second attacker. Okay? That means literally first or second turn, he's blocking all your hits. Key +2 up to 6, and attack and defense +22% up to 66% with each attack performed as second or third attacker. So still, you could have him put in the second slot for the perfect combination of gaining the attack boost and the key boost at the same time guarding all attacks.
Very good, yeah.
And here's what I love about him. High chance of nullifying Key Blast super attacks directed at the character.
Yes.
Literally so many characters use Key Blasts.
Yeah, like...
as their super attacks.
The newer unit, I think it's Cooler or Vegeta. No, it's Cooler. So he's doing it against like physical attacks, right? And like the thing with that is it's like it can be useful, but majority of the units that are like the bosses that you're fighting, they're Key Blast supering you. So it's so much better to have this Janemba. I definitely agree with you with this pick.
It literally saves you so many times, and you'd be surprised about it. Here's the downside to Janemba. Janemba only links really well with one of 2 units. Either Janemba himself, the Tech Janemba, not even his other Janemba form, like not even STR or Int. It has to be Tech Janemba.
Right, it can't be Fat Janemba. It can't be Fat Janemba.
Fat Janemba only shares 3 links, by the way. I've checked. He only shares 3 links with him.
Which kind of sucks.
The other person is
Metamorphosis units basically. Metamorphosis or Janemba units, and it's not even all the Janembas, which is kind of unfortunate. It's just tech Janemba transformed. So I definitely see where people would. I'll get to that when we get to my Janemba, because Janemba is top 10. There's no way he's not top 10. People are going to maybe try to argue that no, Janemba is ridiculous. I mean, yeah, he might not be sharing that many links with people, but he's a tank. He's ridiculous.
He is a beast. in tanking ability, I would say he's amazing. And the ability to nullify damage is one of my favorite things. I love that they've made this a thing to where some units can nullify damage, and it works so well for him to be able to nullify damage.
For sure.
And the only reason he's in 10 is because of his tank ability and his nullifying. We're not gonna go into the whole transformation for him, the rage boost, because that's just like the grade A transformation type thing, or like a rage boost for like Beerus or something like that.
Right. It's just
it's sort of just like it's just basic, transformation, deals some damage, and then you take 0 damage during that turn. So it's good for like a quick turn of damage.
Yeah, if you need to get as much damage done as possible real quick, and you need to tank something just to get another rotation in turn. Like, let's just say you're trying to get a specific rotation on, you don't want Janemba to get hit or anything. You just turn on Rage Boost, and then you're good.
Did you also put the super attack?
Oh shoot!
Did you actually? Hold up, we put the super attack at the exact same time.
Wait, what do you mean?
We played.
Oh no! I'm watching. No! I'm watching your thing.
Bro, that scared me. I was like, did we actually just play at the exact same time?
No, that's pretty sick. I love his attacks and everything. They look so
by the
cool.
way, I'm also counting their super attack animations. I love their super attack animations.
Yeah.
Which will explain one of the units for me in my top 10. But
right. That's gonna be fun to get to. We're probably gonna disagree. It's gonna be funny. Okay. So for me,
look at that.
10,
But look at that. Come on, you can't.
Oh, that's
such a sick super attack.
His super attacks are some of the cleanest in the game, alongside LR Cooler, the SCR one.
All right.
But yeah. All right. So my number 10. Now I like where you put yours. Okay, I like number 10 for you. For me though, my number 10 has to be this guy. This guy has to be number 10. You know what?
That's fair. That's fair.
So in my explanation, right, this is the same exact unit as the Vegito, right? And it was a little bit concerning. I was like, I don't know if I should put Vegito in. That's why it took me so long to build this whatever. Oh, let me
I know where you're gonna go with this, by the way.
Let me put them right here. So yeah. So I was gonna put Vegito because of his counter attacks and all that good stuff. However, once this guy goes to Super Gogeta, he is ridiculous. So yeah, fully recovers HP. Then you got attacks effective against all types. Does this guy have it? No, he doesn't. Okay, and then attack and defense plus 200% at start of turn. Performs a crit when attacking and high chance of evading enemy's attack. I think this guy had medium or something. No, that was in his untransformed form. But
untransformed,
he has a high chance of crit, performs a crit for sure, and a high chance of evading enemy's attack. Evade is so useful. People need to understand how crazy that is because 1 second, I'm getting a call. All right, sorry about that. I am back. So what I was saying was Vegito. The reason I put this guy above Vegito here was because his evading. It's so important to evade, right? When you're fighting these difficult bosses, you're gonna have. I always give 3 dodge to my units. Shout out Truth, but I always give them 3 dodge. And imagine 3 dodge alongside this high chance of performing a crit. I mean, the high chance of evading. It's super impressive. And then that's for the first 3 turns from start of turn of him coming in. The thing is, again, like the Vegito, he's number 10, so low in the list because it takes him years. It feels like for him to transform. So that's why I have him so much lower. And then he also does have a high chance of performing a crit and medium chance of evading. So it goes from 50% to 30% after the 3rd turn. So 4th turn and on. And then key 3 per Rainbow Key Sphere. So he's a really good unit. I think he's definitely better than Vegito. Because Vegito, I genuinely thought Vegito would have been better. But I forgot that Vegito counters. So there's no reason for him to have dodge or anything. Actually, even if he dodges, he'll still counter. But
he still counters.
But it's just Vegito, in my opinion, is better. Yeah.
Play the super attack, and while you play the super attack, let me explain something.
Yeah.
I want to explain something that also is a key feature to this. He's effective against all types, meaning no matter what the unit is, he will deal positive damage against them, rather than Like, you know, when you use an STR against, or when you use a Fizz against an STR, you're gonna deal damage, but not as much as you would if you were to face it against a neutral or a positive, like as if you were fighting, you know, Int or something.
Yep.
But with Gogeta, he does that for everyone. Doesn't matter their typing. Now the crit on top of that boosts that damage even higher.
It's ridiculous.
Here's the main difference that I actually really love. Vegito can't counter super attacks, nor can he dodge. He has to pray that the 3 dodge will stop a super attack.
Yep.
Gogeta can dodge super attacks.
Yeah, like
meaning
it's nothing.
that there is a chance you're going to take 0 damage.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's a 30% to 50% chance. Plus the 3 dodge, which usually comes in super clutch.
Yeah.
You have no idea how many times that's saved.
No, 3 dodge is just ridiculous. I know people crap on Truth for it, and it's people don't realize how important 3 dodge is because like
it is a
you having 0 dodge versus
lifesaver.
even like a tiny bit of dodge, right? Randomly you just get that dodge to proc, and it's like, oh, you just won me a whole event, right? I saved like 20-30 minutes of my time because you dodged once from like a 5%, whatever percentage 3 dodge is, right? I think it's what is it, 3%, something like that.
I don't exactly know. I think it might be 3%.
But it's super important. And then now with Gogeta, I'm so glad you brought up that point. Vegito can counter regular attacks, but he can't counter a super. So when you get supered, Gogeta's just chilling there like, all right, bet. I'll just dodge it real quick because he's at 50% chance. When he comes in clutch for you because you practically died. You pretty much were about to die, and he comes in. And then now he's just destroying the event. So, I mean, yes, again, like when you're talking about like harder units, like Cell Max, like harder events, yeah, it's gonna be tough for him to go crazy. But Cell Max is just ridiculous on any event, like on any in like JP or global. Cell Max is difficult, right? So we can't just say, oh, he's not the best against Cell Max, so he sucks. No, he's really good. He's gonna crap on any event in the game as long as you get the 6th turn.
Yes.
And you get
Cell
hit
Max.
enough.
I want to state this too. Cell Max is not an amazing representation of how good a unit is, because to be fair, people were shitting on Namek Goku. Okay, I mean they were disrespecting the man. As soon as Cell Max comes out, everyone's praising the glory of Namek Goku. I don't want to hear shit about events being the reason why units are good. A unit should be good based off of what their abilities are and future uses.
I definitely agree. And like, I get people saying like, oh, you know, Cell Max is the most hardest event, right? So I'll put it this way. I agree with most people when they say Cell Max is the hardest event, so whichever unit can crap on Cell Max is the best unit. Yes, that's definitely agreeable. But there's not a single unit in Dokkan right now that you can say that absolutely craps on him without a second thought. Yes, the only unit that is available is, we'll get to him, but everybody knows it's definitely has to be LR Vegeta and Trunks because he craps on Cell Max like it's nothing. His abilities are insane. We'll get to that later in the future. But it's just, that's the only unit, right? Eventually, they're going to have more units. So I can't just say, oh, just because a unit's crazy against Cell Max, oh, he's going to be the best unit ever. There's nobody that touches him. No, there's other events out there. There's Super Battle Roads. There's a lot of things that you have to complete in this game. So that's why me and Hoodie, we're basically just always looking at their abilities, what they're doing. So for me, Gogeta has to be number 10. I do agree with your Janemba pick, but I have Janemba somewhere else in my list. So, but yeah, that's a good one. All right, your turn. All right, let's see what your number 9 is now.
All right, number 9.
Let's see.
My number 9 is actually one I feel like people are going to be the most annoyed about, but I love very much.
Oh shoot! Oh shoot!
And it's Gohan and Trunks.
No way! Okay, that's interesting.
So Gohan and Trunks.
Okay.
Let me explain something to you. This man.
Okay.
Forget the fact that his super attacks are probably some of the cleanest super attacks I've seen in the world. Like, let me just play the ultra super attack real quick for regular. All right. Let's just look at it. This man also raises his defense and changes key spheres into AGL to further boost his chances of getting a 24 key super attack. Like, you are almost guaranteed a 24 key super. Like, you would be super unlucky to not get 24 key.
That is
or at least 18. Yeah, no, I love this super attack.
I will not lie, that is clean.
On top of that, they get 150 for both. And then plus an additional defense with 58%, chance of performing a critical hit 8%, and reduced damage received by 8% with 5 or more key sphere obtained. Now, obviously, that's not insane. and then they launch an additional super attack with 8 or more keys for obtain. Now, usually that is almost guaranteed. Like I said, the chances of you getting like the 8 keys sphere needed for them it's pretty much.
I mean, if you just get 5 AGL keys for, like, go back up a little bit. I want to show you something. So, like, I don't agree with you, obviously. However, I do agree with you in the fact that this is an insane unit. You just need 5 AGL key spheres, and you get attack and defense plus 58%. This is a really great unit. Okay, that's very great. You can keep going. I'll tell you what I don't agree with in a second.
I got you. So that's why people are like, this doesn't make sense. You shouldn't have picked him. But then he transforms. Now, obviously, we can get into the links too. The links are not the best. I will admit, his links are not amazing at all. You have to either have a future Trunks, a future Gohan, or Gogeta, and usually their teams are like very limited too. By the way, like it's not very
his links
amazing.
aren't yeah.
Obviously, if you run him with himself, that's fine. But usually, you don't run him as a lead.
Right.
Now, here's where I love this Gohan. This Gohan, again, links still not the best, but he links pretty well with more units now, like different types of units.
Right.
Here's the thing, though. This man, key plus 8 for 5 turns from start of turn, right? Okay, that's whatever, you know. Attack plus 258%. Okay, that's also fine, you know. It's not the most insane. Launches an additional attack with 8 or more keys for obtain. Yep, that's pretty good. Foresees enemy super attack when HP is 58% or less. You're going to be 58% or less when you start the fight with him, because that's how he transforms. So you're going to find their super attack. Here's the thing. This Gohan takes immense amounts of damage. But there's a reason for it. Because you want to revive with him. Because once he revives with 85% HP recovered when the character is KO'd. And on top of that, key plus 5, defense plus 58%. Now you're just saying 58%, that's not a lot. Yeah. Reduces damage by 58% for the rest of battle.
Solid.
He reduces every bit of damage by 58%. Let me explain to you like this. If you take any AGL unit against Cell Max, 1 million damage. Any non-AGL unit that isn't int, it's gonna be like 800k, 700k, almost. Bro, STR Cooler got hit for 1 million damage, okay? This Gohan would probably get hit for 500k.
Okay.
Meaning he can tank Cell Max. Like, if you want to use Cell Max, fine, I'll use Cell Max too. He can tank Cell Max.
So with the 50, how much does he tank? Like, actually double-digit damage tanking, or what are we talking about?
Oh, pretty much.
With,
like he becomes. I've used him, yeah.
Against Cell Max, and you've seen him double-digit. A super max?
For most of it, yeah.
No, like a super attack. I'm not talking about regular hits. Regular hits, anybody could. There's so many units that could tank.
That can take double damage.
Yeah, but no, I'm talking about
super. Nobody double damage. Yeah.
Let me explain something. The reason I disagree with you, okay? I agree with you. Him being a great unit. LR Tech Gogeta solves all of his problems. Let me explain something to you. LR Tech Gogeta is better than this unit.
So.
You are going off about his foreseeing enemy super attack. Gogeta does that a lot easier, right? Not only that, look out, go up. I've used this unit against easy battles, right? Attack plus 258%. I do agree with you in the fact that you can proc this transformation at any point. So when you're below 58% HP, that's probably the smartest point to transform into this guy, get a lot of like attacks against it, like get a good amount of damage, and then die, and then you revive. Now here's the issue though. You have to. This is so specific in my opinion, mainly because. Let's just say you revive with Goku. Let's just say you revive against Goku, or with your Tech LR Goku or something, or with another unit, right? You can't revive anyways anymore. You can't. It's once only. You can only revive once. So if you have like him on a certain team and you have revive characters, actually, to be honest, you won't be using him alongside Tech Carnival LR Goku all the time, but there's certain teams that I do use him alongside. No,
you don't. You really shouldn't be using them together.
Wait. What are his teams? I don't remember. What are his teams?
It's Android, Cell Saga, Future Saga.
Actually, no, you don't.
He can
really...
be on Powerful Comeback, but you shouldn't use him on Powerful Comeback.
Right. But it's just
Joint Forces, Power, Bond, Master, Disciple. Okay, that can help it all out.
He has 8 teams, right? Oh shoot, I did that. Okay, he has 8 teams, right? I do.
Right.
I mean, I can't agree with you here because, like. He's going to be getting destroyed if you accidentally awaken him, or even just awaken him into this form. Attack plus 258%, there's no defense. And then now he finally does get defense for damage reduction. It is really good. The damage reduction 58% and defense plus 58% is ridiculous. That's actually really good. He still does get the attack plus 258%. I've just used him. I have him too. I've used him. Maybe I didn't use him as much. And he's just like, go to his like regular version of him. He's just he's good. He's definitely like in the top 15.
There is no regular version of that.
No, the Trunks and go before he transforms.
Trunks,
yeah. I'm saying like attack and defense plus 150%. What's his active skill requirements?
It's 58% or less, 58% or
right,
less.
so you're gonna
third turn to start a battle.
Right, that's a really good condition. It's just I've had him die before, right? The reason I'm kind of biased against him is because I died in an event with him, right? And I revived already. It was like a really easy, it was legendary Vegeta event. Some event that's super easy to go against, right? And I wasn't even getting attacked from like a tech character.
You also said
I wasn't getting attacked by a tech character.
You also said that the STR Gohan was bad until I explained to you
why STR Gohan's great. No, STR Gohan's great. I'm a little bit biased because of what happened to me. All right. But if I'm looking at him as like a basic character, like just straight on, right? There's no way he's top 10. He can't be top 10 after you see all the other units in global.
He's absolutely top 10.
Gogeta's better than him. Both of the Gogetas are better than him. LR Gogeta, LR Fizz Gogeta is better. LR Tech Gogeta is better. LR Int Vegito is better.
I would disagree. I like the double super attack and I love the boost.
Right. I mean, it's fair. This is your list, so you could definitely pick who you want. I mean, this is your list. I'm gonna let you pick who you want. However, for me, I just don't see him being top 10. There's no way.
Which is understandable. In my opinion. That's what I'm saying. This is gonna piss off a lot of people.
When you see my 9, it pissed me off. It pissed me off when I saw that. That was funny though. That's a funny little list right there. But you're goofy. You're goofy. I'm sorry.
But here's the thing. Remember when I said the super attack
right. So for you,
this scan has my favorite super. Look at this.
That looks so
knocks him into the wall. Boom. All right.
He's just fighting Shadow.
He turns in the fucking air. Look at this man, one single-handed Kamehameha. Look at the way this Kamehameha flies. This is clean. This is clean.
It looks great. It looks great, dude. This is one of the coolest super attacks in the game. I don't blame you. Like this is one of the coolest units. I'm not like if anybody's agreeing with him. I'm not saying he's a bad unit. He's honorable mention. He's an honorable mention in my opinion. I think he's honorable mention.
But I've used him a lot and I have high respect for this unit.
I'm gonna use him more.
He's coming clutch for me so much.
Right.
And 58%. Trust me, you don't realize it, but
58% is ridiculous. I will not lie. So that's why I'm not saying he's a trash
level
unit.
of damage reduction.
Yeah. That's why, like, I'm calling you goofy only because you're putting him in top 10. If you put him, like, 12th, 11th, 12th, I really don't care.
Which, again,
it's
understandable.
Fine. I don't care. Like, he's good. He's definitely top 15. I don't know where I'd put him in top 15.
You're gonna
he's
love
not 11.
Number 8,
he can't be 11 for me. He's not even 11 for me. That's just me.
Number 8,
but
number 8 for me.
No, wait. We'll get to 8 in a second. We'll get to 8 in a second. But
go ahead.
Yeah.
We'll get to your 9 right now.
Yeah,
I have a feeling which one is going to be your 9, but we'll see.
So my 9. All right, so we have all these units. These are really great units, right? My 9 actually. This is my 9. Okay. It's going to be this guy. Yes. LR Super Janemba. Now,
which is a good place for him. I can't argue with this.
I have to put him number 9 because let's look at this guy. I have him at 90% now. By the way, I got shafted, but I didn't get shafted because I have 90% on this guy.
Exactly. Let me say this too. He has Janemba. He's used him, so I put my Janemba at 10, based purely off of the fact that I don't have him, and I know how tanky he is. I've seen videos of him, so I know how good he is.
This guy, I know he doesn't link. He doesn't have the most links. I should have put this on Dokkan Wiki, but too late, right? Dokkan Wiki has everything. Should I change it real quick? So I had to go ahead and quickly switch to Dokkan Wiki because the other page, this page is a lot easier to read. So forgive me. I had to go ahead and do that. Sorry, Hoodie. I love you, buddy. But so Janemba has to be number 8 for me. Mainly because, dude, so I've been using him.
Number 9.
Oh, it's number 9. Sorry, number 9 is Janemba, right? Janemba for me is just ridiculous. So you have him guarding all attacks within the same turn, right? As first or second attacker. He is already a first slot unit, right? So you can use him alongside STR LR Cooler, right? Which is an absolutely ridiculous unit, right? you can put him alongside him, and although he does not share many links, they only share 4 links, and none of them are key links, right? They're not key links, unfortunately. However, what you could do is just put him on the second, it's like put Janemba as second slot unit, like from the beginning, develop his right here, develop this right here, maybe put some additionals into him. I put crit into him in my showcase. That was a mistake. Definitely go for crit. I mean, definitely go for additional. However, this guy, key +2 up to 6, like Hoodie said, we already went over that. But I've used him. I've used him in many events. And at 90%, you put him like crit or even you put him as additionals, he's going to be going crazy. You develop this right here. He's going to be at what? Attack and defense plus 188% pretty much, right? Is that, or 82%, 182%? Or 186, 86 or something. 186%, right? He's gonna be very good. And then you put him slot 1 in, I don't know, maybe the 3rd rotation, right? He's already gonna be developed pretty well, right? You put him slot one, maybe 3rd, 4th, 5th rotation. He's gonna be doing amazing. He'll be doing amazing slot 1 anyways, right? I'm just saying if you want to develop it faster and develop this portion that you need to do, you just put Cooler in the front. He's going to be defending fine enough in the beginning of events. And then you put Cooler in the 2nd slot. And he'll be doing perfect with Janemba next to him. I mean, he has a high chance of nullifying his Ki Blast super. That's just ridiculous. We already went over that. But the fact that his teams right here, it doesn't look like a lot. But Transformation Boost, amazing. Corroded Mind and Body, very good. Obvious, that's his leader skill. Exploding Rage, Accelerator Batter, and Movie Bosses. Movie Bosses is an absolute incredible team. You have so many coolers. You have so many really, really good units. Broly's there. You have all these good units that you can have. And, like, look at this team. Or look at his links. It's not terrible. Like, I know Metamorphosis units like Super Boo and stuff like that, but this isn't a bad LR. This is a Dokkan Fest LR. This guy right here is a very good tank until you get to Super Janemba. He becomes insane. So I mean, he has really, really good like linking partners. Essentially, you put him next to Cooler. I think the thing that helps him out the most is because Cooler exists. LR Cooler existing is the reason why he's in my top 10 right now. I don't think he would have been in top 10. Maybe I think he would have been like very close to top 10. Maybe 10th place, but with Cooler, I think he deserves to be here.
I can somewhat agree, but here's the thing for me, right? Like you were saying, he doesn't get any key links from anyone other than his own, you know, like buddy, basically.
Right,
you know what I mean?
right.
But here's the other problem with me for him is his categories are like beyond limited.
It's like, very limited. I will
Transformation
not lie.
Boost, you rarely ever run Transformation Boost. Corroded Body and Mind, also very, very useless. Exploding Rage, very useless. Accelerated Battle, very useless. The only one where I can see you running him is Movie Bosses or Transformation Boost. Even Transformation Boost, I'll give it to that.
I definitely agree with you. He's very like,
but when you put him on Movie Bosses, he has utility. Like, he has uses.
I mean, it's just, I know there's limited teams, but like his links are not that bad either. You have big bad bosses. He's gonna be, look at that.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. His links are
like at max level, right? Like look at these links: Shocking Speed, Metamorphosis, Brutal Beatdown, Legendary Power, Fierce Battle, Fear and Faith. These are ridiculous. These are really good links.
If they make him more units that actually have links that share with him, I would say he would be like super amazing.
This right here is Brutal Beatdown. I mean, it's not the greatest of links, I get that, but it's like his other links are really good. I mean, I do agree with you in the fact that, like, you know, he's very limited in his teams. It's just he's so goddamn good in his few teams that he's a part of that it's just I have to have him in the top 10. And you have him in top 10 too, respectively. I mean, you have him at 10, I have him at 9. I mean, we're not too far off, so I mean, I feel like we're pretty much at the right place.
That's what I say. It's relatively close. It's the only reason for me I didn't put him higher was because his categories are very like you have to run him on Movie Bosses.
Right. But I mean, I get that.
That's it.
I get that, but then like your Goku and Gohan and Trunks unit, right? Trunks. How many categories is he on? He's on a lot, right? He's on a good amount. Or
he's
was
on quite
he not?
a bit, yeah.
He's on a
He's
good
on
amount
quite a
of teams.
bit.
So like
Android
for
Cell Saga,
you,
Future
I
Saga,
can
Hyper
understand
Saga,
you
Capcom
putting
Comeback,
him.
Dark Horse's bottom of
Yeah,
Typo.
I understand
Yeah,
you
yeah.
putting him in top 10 in a sense, but I don't agree with not number 9. No, I can't do that. But for me, I think Janemba deserves to be 9. I don't think he should fall as low as 10.
I think what gives
I think
Janemba his like major thing for me is his nullifying ability.
that and
because-
guarding. He's guarding all attacks within that same
Yeah.
turn. So he's just really good.
Which is
he's-
why I gave Gohan the space he did, was because his damage reduction was such a huge deal for me.
And
However, for
yeah.
Janemba, his nullifying thing makes him a very big
He's
deal
so
too.
good. He's so good. Yeah. All right,
Well,
we
like
could
I
go
said,
to
I
number.
also looked at their super attacks.
Yeah, I mean,
super attacks to me are,
oh
like,
yeah,
I love-
yeah. Like,
It's-
look at, oh my god, his ultra super attack right here.
I'll
is
give
just,
it to Janemba. Yeah, his ultra super attack is really nice. I love it too. It's very
His
clean.
supers are just so sick. Like, I
Because
love
the thing is,
that.
this part is for me is like really nice. Like it's decent. It's only when he does
it's
this
that
last part.
that
Hold on.
that right there.
No.
He's
It's
just-
not even that for me. It's this.
Oh,
I love
yeah.
the scream and how they slowly expand it for him.
Oh yeah, for sure. And then
It's
like
so cool.
his regular super attack is really good. His 12 key is really nice too. I mean, his like these new LRs and stuff, like these movie units. like,
Yeah,
look
they
at this,
put a
look at
lot
this,
of
look
they
at
put a
this.
lot of effort into it.
Like it's ridiculous, and he just brings out a
Yeah,
what
yeah.
is that? He just shafts them, just like the
It's
banners did
because
to me.
now they start putting.
But no, I was kidding. But yeah, you were saying.
They actually started putting clips from the movies and from
I
the parts they're
know,
in,
and they made
to,
it look
like-
better. It's like,
and they made
I
it
love
animated exactly in a similar style as when they first appeared.
for sure. All right,
So
so
it's
that's our
really
that's our
fun.
number 9s. What's your number 8? Let's see what your 8 is. I'm really
This
curious
is
to
going
see.
to piss off so
I swear you're
many
gonna piss me off here.
people.
You're gonna piss me off specifically.
So many
I have
people,
a
but I have every right to put him here because
Okay.
I will explain why to you.
Okay.
I have every right to put this man here. He deserves
Okay.
it. He should have been so much higher, in my opinion.
Okay.
But with the recent releases of LRs and with the 7th anniversary, he has to be put in 8th. I'm sorry, buddy, but when you get your Easy 8, you're going to be top tier.
Oh my god.
AGL
way.
LR Gohan.
What? Okay.
Let me
okay,
explain
let's
to
see.
you
Let's
why
see.
I
Let's see.
love
When he
this
gets
guy,
his
okay?
easy for sure, but I'm talking
sorry.
about now.
His passive is meh. I
Right.
will agree. His
It's-
passive,
it's
meh.
it's nothing.
It's so subpar. It's nothing. It's not the best. However, this man raises defense infinitely. For me, when you raise a stat infinitely, it's amazing.
Yeah,
And besides
I
the point,
agree.
this Gohan more than often will super attack twice for you. I'm sorry. You would be surprised how many
I mean, to
times
be
I get
fair,
super
look at his
attacks twice.
categories. I'm like looking at that. It's an essay.
Not even okay. Hold up. You look at the categories, right? You're like, okay, categories is a lot. That's amazing. His categories are insane. Look at all the categories. Here's his links.
Yeah, his links are
His
amazing.
lowest number is 5.
Yeah,
links.
out of the top
he shares
25.
7.
Yeah.
He shares 7 links with
Yeah.
3 units that aren't himself. There are really
Okay.
ever any units who share 7 links with anyone. He shares 7 with himself. You're really never gonna do that, to be honest with you. But with Neme Goku and the freaking Carnival Goku, even the STR Gohan Goku, you could run this man on anything.
No,
and he
I
would
actually
be...
agree with you, Loki. I was angry for a second, but then when
Here's
you
the
think
thing.
about it, his passive does suck, but
Here's the thing.
it doesn't suck.
Yeah, you're right. His passive sucks.
His
That's what I'm saying. I
raising
completely agree
defense
with you.
is ridiculous.
Infinite, bro. I've had this man reach 600k defense.
Very good,
That too.
very good.
And this
600K.
wasn't like this wasn't an event that like takes 50, 62 or something like that. It takes a really long time. This was Infinite, not Infinite Dragon Warrior history. It's Fighting Legend Goku. If
Okay.
you know Fighting Legend Goku, most units build defense up to like 400k. This man built 600k with how many
600K,
super
for
attacks.
sure.
By the way, my Gohan I think is 79%, not 100%. I don't even think it's 79%. I think he's 69% even. Besides the point, he does work. He puts in the work. Here's the other thing. If they easy A him and they fix his transformation,
Oh yeah, he becomes insane.
I'm sorry.
I
I'm
think-
sorry. He top
If
tier.
they fix this, right? Let's look at his passive real quick. I don't. The
Yeah.
animations are sick, obviously, but like his passive attack and
yes.
defense, you could talk about it. It's like
Yeah,
very
attack plus 20% and defense plus 7% per key sphere obtained. Right? That's okay because that's a nuker right there. Plus an additional 1 key sphere per key sphere obtained. That's also correct because most units actually do +1. Randomly changes key spheres to certain type to rainbow key spheres when facing only one enemy. Okay, that's pretty meh. Launches additional super attack when facing multiple enemies. Also pretty meh. gives them the 59% when performing Ultra Super Attack, and your team has Super Saiyan Goku attacking the same turn. You're more than likely going to run him with Super Saiyan Goku, but even if you don't, still meh anyway. So what I'm saying is, with Easy A, if they fix all of this for him, I'm telling you, he could even surpass Carnival Goku. I'm sorry.
I think he'll be really good. It's just
I think he would be insane.
Let me put it this way: the transformation requirement.
Exactly.
I'm scared that they won't change it much. That's what I'm scared.
That's my concern.
Easy A's I've been seeing, right? There's so many Easy A's, like the third-year LRs. They did not change anything about their transformation requirement.
Exactly.
So it's like, I feel like they're gonna do the same thing with this guy, right?
Here's
they do the same thing. He's not top. Yeah.
Here's the thing, though. There has been multiple complaints about this unit's transformation requirements that I feel like Bandai, if they actually do listen to us, they will at least change it to where it doesn't require Android 16. It just has to be an Android Cell Saga unit, which, in my opinion, would make the most sense.
Yeah. The thing is,
or at least Super Saiyan Goku.
Okay. Fair. Okay. I mean.
But again, and go ahead. I'll let you talk first, and then I'll explain the last reason.
No. Explain it. I'd rather talk after.
The last reason, like I said, I always look at their super attacks, and I love their super attacks.
It's just so clean. It's so clean. Like, it is.
You gotta understand. For me, Gohan, Crafty knows. Gohan is so these are a little bit biased, but they are also based off of fact. And I love when they use old animations from the show and try to copy it one for one. Good. And it looks beautiful.
That looks incredible.
What's even nicer is the KO part when he sits lying there. You know, it's pretty. It's you know, it's like a memory for me.
Yeah.
I forgot what Stuff Key is, because usually when you get him, you don't get
12 Key is like Masenko or something? No,
it's the Beating the Cell Junior, that's right.
Oh, yeah. This was good. I'm so glad. Yeah, this unit is beautiful, man. He's really, really good. And
so if they ever make another Teen LR Gohan, I'm sorry, but it might surpass him, or if they decide to fix his transformation, it's going to be top tier for him. It's going to be
100%. And
like Tony,
I agree with you for most of the part. I agree, actually. I thought I'd disagree a lot, right? I thought I'd disagree a lot more than I agreed. I don't disagree with you completely. However, I can't put him top 10 well, it's tough because he's raising defense infinitely, right?
There's that.
He's very good.
That's what I was saying.
It's just I don't want to put him in the list. Here's the issue. I don't want to put him on a list on a what if basis, right? What if the easy
exactly
he's going to get easy aid, yes, but I'm talking about now.
And that's why I was referring to he's not as high as I wanted. That's what I was saying. He's not going to be as high as I want. That's why I put him in 8, because I feel like just based off of categories and key and links alone, he instantly gets like, because for me, Android Cell Saga team, if you guys use them and you guys know it, you know that it's a very powerful team.
The team is amazing. I mean, to be fair, like he's on not only so many teams, but he's on some 200% teams as well. So he's very good. I will say this. I do agree in the future. I will agree with you in the future about this unit once he gets an easy A, right?
Exactly.
For now, I can't agree, because attack and defense was 100%.
And that's
literally nothing.
And
I know he raises defense infinitely. I get that. But
like, so many units do it. That's what I'm saying.
When you're fighting like harder events, right? You're not gonna take him on to Cell Max, obviously, because he's an AGL unit, right? So there's no point of trying to compare him.
But if Cell Max was an STR, you would take him,
But
right?
like, maybe, because the reason I say maybe here is because how many rounds do you need to? Because you're not gonna be going like. You're gonna have 600k defense for him.
Starting, he gets roughly around 170k. I've seen it.
Yeah, he does. I have him rainbowed. I see him at around 170k.
I don't even have him rainbowed. That's the thing. I
know he's around like
180k. Yeah.
That's around where he's at. But it's just like, the issue for me is if his attack and defense was higher, I can understand the top 10. I don't see it. However, this is your list, so I definitely respect it, because LR Gohan is one of the goated units. I genuinely love him. I use him all the time still for hard events. So definitely I do somewhat agree. For me,
that's what I'm saying, because you see that's the thing too, is we're referring to units just based off of how good they are, not their usability. If we're talking usability, like you cannot say Gohan is not top 10, because I'm sorry.
When you talk about usability,
do you run Janemba
Yeah.
on every villain team? No, you
No,
don't.
no,
You
no,
run on
no,
movie
no.
pieces and that's it.
Yeah.
Do you run Carnival Goku on all teams? You really don't. You run him on his powerful whatever, powerful
We'll
comeback,
get to that. We'll get to that.
pure Saiyans and all that other stuff.
We'll get
I'm
to
not
that.
saying he doesn't have a lot of categories. I'm saying you don't run him on everything just yet.
We'll get to that. But
We will.
number 8. Okay. I mean, you know, the reason I respect your list more is because it's more unique than what I have. Like mine, it'll match up with Truth's, like almost word for word, bar for bar.
Exactly. Yeah,
right?
yeah.
My list, if you guys see Truth's list, like mine's is almost on par, or if not exactly like his list. The reason I'm putting my list like this is because I researched literally every single unit before I made this video, a few days before, and then I had to research it literally right before I made this video too, with Hoodie in the call. And I was looking through all the units. And for me, my list has to be the list because the way it is, these units nowadays are just too good. We'll get to my number 8, right? So we have Janemba here at number 9. Very, very solid unit. So we'll put him all the way over here. So this is Janemba. Now, we're going to get to my number 7. And I think you're going to agree with me 100% on this unit. Are you ready? Are you ready for this one? This guy right here is number 7. There's no way they're not number 7. LR Tech, Gohan, and Goku. These two, this unit right here, beyond ridiculous.
You're so mad at me.
You're going to probably have him higher, which I actually respect if you have him higher.
You're gonna hate me for the reason why they're higher, but go ahead.
Okay, but yeah, you're probably gonna dumb. No,
it's not even dumb.
The thing is,
but the you'll see who my number 7 is. You'll see who my number 7 is.
I might switch this around. I might switch this around in a second.
Just keep going.
You'll
see why you hate me.
For me, this unit is just ridiculous. Attack and defense plus 58%, attack plus 59, and then defense plus 58. Yeah, I get it. It's not the greatest looking thing at all. But then you have plus an additional attack, defense, and chance of performing crit plus 5% per key sphere obtained. This guy's ridiculous, okay? You 5%, you stack a lot more than you think. 25% if you only get 5 key spheres, right? A lot of the time, this guy's getting like at least 6 to 7 key spheres every attack, right? Plus an additional attack plus 59% plus 50 and 58% defense when performing a super attack. So he's already at like 100-something%. And then you get 6 to 7 key spheres. He's very high up there already. Plus an additional attack and plus 59% and defense plus 58% if it is an ultra super attack. Does this stack, by the way? That's what I'm trying to ask you. I need to understand.
So
if you ultra super
so
and then you regular super, that stacks on top, right? Or do you not even have to do the regular super?
You don't even have to do regular super. It'll just be
okay.
If you just get the ultra super, you'll already have this
both
150, 160. No, it's
170
something.
It's 170%.
Yeah, 170.
Something. So he's just ridiculous, right? He needs to super. He needs to super. He needs to super first, right? He needs to super first in order for these to kick in. I have to make sure.
Yes.
Okay, so
usually he's like a slot 2. Yeah.
Slot 2, but then like look who's linking with Carnival LR Goku, who's a slot 1 unit. Like he's ridiculous. Okay,
or and even STR Goku, to be fair, because
STR Goku's really good. Goku and Gohan, they're ridiculous, right? And then HLR Gohan, like you said. Very good unit, right? He's a slot 1 unit right here. He 600k defense. He's doing very good. And then plus an additional key plus 1 per key sphere obtained. So he's getting his ultra super majority of the time. Launches an additional super attack within the turn in which the character's active skill is activated within, or when key is 20 or more. I love the fact that they added or when key is 20 or more. Because majority of the time, you'll probably have 20 key. Like, it's not hard to get him at 20 key. It's so easy.
Crafty, let me say this. Crafty just got this unit, but I've been using this unit since the banner drop. And 20 key with this guy is a joke. Like, you get 20 key like it's that.
Dude, these two are... these guys are sharing a crap ton of links. These guys are sharing a crap ton of links.
By the way, this is without link level 10s, by the way. This is like link level 5s, 4s.
Yeah,
because I don't link level Grand like Crafty.
Right. And then... you go to his active skill condition. Can be active when facing one enemy whose HP is 59% or less, started from the 5th turn from the battle, or when HP is 58% or more, starting from the 7th turn of battle. Right, this seems kind of annoying because you have to wait 7 whole turns. But honestly, if you legit just kind of waste time in certain events in the first few slots or stages, you'll be fine. Which... in a sense that you could do the same thing with LR Gogeta and Vegito when I was complaining about, right?
this active skill is used later on in more difficult
this is, and then His active skill massively raises attack temporarily, causes ultimate damage to enemy, and within the turn activated, all attacks become crit hits. That is just beyond crazy. So if you need to absolutely just finish an opponent off, this guy will absolutely do it for you, because by the end of the fight, you need to use him at the end of the fight anyways. This active skill, he's going to be destroying whoever's in front of him unless it's an int unit, right? He's gonna be like, look at his animation too. I'm sorry, I gotta look at this animation. This guy's animations are some of the this is the active. This is literally just the active.
Yeah.
His attacks are the cleanest in my opinion in the game. And these are my favorite because everybody probably knows this. LR Gohan's my favorite, or Gohan is my favorite character, right? It's always been Gohan. I think I tried to say Vegeta was my favorite. That's because I was trying to be different. No, Gohan's always been my favorite. The fact that, especially this Gohan's my favorite. This Gohan's my favorite, and he has some of the best super attacks.
Let me be fair with you too. This is a unit we've wanted to see where it's like a father-son coming out, but it's a what if like Goku stayed alive and they worked together to beat Cell. This is a beautiful unit. And he awakens Super Saiyan 2 mid-battle, so it's not like we miss Super Saiyan 2. It's we get Super Saiyan 2. But we get it in the form of
an Ultra Super.
Together.
You get it in an Ultra Super attack. I'm going to show that.
And not even an Ultra Super, it's their active skill. The Ultra Super is just
it is the active skill, you're right. This is the,
but the Ultra Super is still so clean. Like, look at it. Look at the Ultra Superman. Just look at him. And it's...
Oh my god. Like,
it's such flawless teamwork to destroy the unit, and then it's the two different attacks mixing together to create this like beam of light.
It's just
so beautiful.
And then like you look at his links, Golden Warrior, right? You have all in the family. You have Saiyan Warrior Race, Super Saiyan, Prepared for Battle, Fierce Battle, Legend. No, these right here, where are the key links? Or these aren't key links, but this one right here. This is insane.
Prepared for Battle and
this
Golden Warrior.
This is good. I mean, maybe if they had Shocking Speed, that would have been really cool too. But Fierce Battle, Prepared for Battle, and then Super Saiyan's really good because look at who you're running them with, right? If you put him higher, I don't blame people. I might even put him higher, but for me, for now, I think they're better than Janemma.
No,
Janemma's a great unit.
It's not the fact that I put them just higher. You'll see why. We'll keep going.
But
you'll see it.
That's number 8 for me. Let's get a hoodie real quick. Let's see what hoodie goes for number.
Now Crafty is going to be
7.
So mad about this, and so are so many people. But again, I have my reasons. Number 7, again, everyone's gonna hate me for this. Is Goku and Vegeta.
Okay, I don't hate you for that.
They were honestly, and when we first saw them, everyone was so hyped and so excited for it. Here's their problem: Key +3 in attack and defense for 20%. Okay, reduce damage by 20%. Okay, plus a key +1 per type key sphere obtained. Okay, launches additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack, plus an additional damage reduction for 20% for 3 turns from start turn. So for 3 turns, you get 40% damage reduction. That's beautiful. That's insane.
Good. That's good.
That's really cool. And then it's plus an additional attack and defense and medium chance of performing a critical hit when performing an ultra super attack. And then receives a morale boost when conditions are met. Here's my number 1 concern though. When we look at the other 3 that came out, all of them have something unique about them. Something we like that just like is beautiful and related to them. This one is just launches an additional check that has a high chance of becoming a super attack.
Yeah.
If it was guaranteed super attack, that would fit them much better. But a high chance, like, I mean, come on, Dokkan, you guys did them dirty for that one.
They did.
Because honestly, if they had got that additional guaranteed super attack plus an additional on top of that, like 3 super attacks, like 2 super attacks and a chance of becoming a 3rd. Sorry, that's what I meant to say. It would have worked better for them as a unit. Their super attack is like everyone else's, raises attack and defense for 1 turn, mega colossal damage, and greatly lowers attack and defense. Now I like that because lowering attack and defense are such a huge deal, but here's the problem: so many events later on don't let you reduce damage and attack and defense. They just negate it basically.
Yeah. Now
the morale boost, from what I saw, was pretty much relatively the same. Where it's 30% damage reduction, so it's not 40 anymore, but it's a permanent 30. Plus an additional key +2 per type keys for obtained. That's also really good. That means like 3 key, I believe, if you use like attack or anything other than AGL, and 4 if you use AGL. Launches additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack. Still, a morale boost should guarantee that super attack. I'm sorry, again,
No, I agree.
it should guarantee the super attack if you're going to do that. Not make it a great chance, make it guaranteed. And then add more additionals on top of that. Plus an additional attack and defense plus 50% and medium chance of performing a critical hit when performing ultra super attack. That's good. Here's the problem. If you're already going to give them key plus 2 and make it so that way when they get 24 key, they get a guaranteed crit, remove that medium chance of performing a crit, because I get it, so you're not guaranteed 24 key. But if you like link them with someone that they actually link with, more than often you'll get the 24 key. On top of that, I promise you they should get more super attacks, because again, if we think about it in the movie sense, both of them had fought 1,000 coolers. They deserve way more additional attacks.
Oh yeah.
Because it would fit them so much better. If he had honestly given them 3 super attacks, I wouldn't have been mad. I think it would fit them perfectly, because again, the other 3 things from Worldwide, the other 3 LRs from Worldwide have unique things related to them in the sense of what they are.
Yeah.
So it doesn't. It's upsetting to me that they did this to them. Now, here's another problem. Joined Forces and Movie Heroes, that's beautiful categories. Here's the problem. The additional 30% is pure Saiyans. Most movie heroes are usually either Goku or Gogeta and like stuff like that. Usually it's not just Goku. Now obviously, yeah, there are a lot of pure Saiyan movie heroes. But Joined Forces, if you want to run a Joined Forces team, I don't exactly know how many are pure Saiyans, but it doesn't exactly feel right to just, give them those 2 categories and then make pure Saiyans the 30%. I feel like it should have been something better that fit them more. You know what I mean? I don't know. I feel like they could have been so much better. They were a little underwhelming, but I will say I love them nonetheless. They are insane units. I've seen them used. I've used them myself. I don't have them, but I've used them myself as friend units, and I love their ultra super attack. I won't lie. I love their ultra super attack. It's very beautiful.
Very clean. Very clean.
Could it have been? I mean, I feel like it could have been a little bit better if they had added the little scene where Goku tackles the enemy. So it'd be cool to see.
Yeah.
Oh no, this is when they blow up. Cool. Yeah. So this is good.
You know what's funny? You said I disagree with you a lot, right? You said I disagree with you a lot.
Right.
I do not disagree with you a lot on that point.
Okay.
So if we put you here, ready?
Yeah.
I have them in the same place, pretty much, practically the same place. So I've been sitting here so happy about this because Hoodie thought I was gonna hate this, because I did tell Hoodie. I remember I told you that this guy's number like 4 or something like that, right?
Right.
I thought about him again, right? This was including the JP, so I was like 4 or 5 maybe, right? I put him on top of, I put him on top of Cooler earlier. I used him, right? Hoodie didn't pull him. I pulled him and I used the crap out of him, the ever living crap. I've been using him at every event that I can, right? Just to try him out. For what he should have been, he sucks. I'm gonna be straight up honest with you. He's really good. I'm not saying he's a bad unit. I put him all the way up here. Where is he? Right here. I put them at 6. So I'm not saying this is like the worst unit in the goddamn. No, he's really good. No, yeah, he's a very good unit. They're very good. They are amazing. They do attack and defense. Hoodie went over it, right?
Yeah.
It's just this goddamn morale boost is so stupid. You have to perform 3 super attacks, and then you also have to get attacked 7 or more times in battle. I'm gonna tell you this much: Hoodie did not use this unit against the freaking Cooler event that I had to go and use him, or the Vegeta and Goku event, the stage 3 where you're supposed to use like all these advantageous characters, right? The issue with him is you're fighting 50 enemies, bro. I'm fighting 50. The first time I used him on that event, he immediately, both my friend unit and him, immediately, right? Got like within turn 3, he got his freaking super or this morale boost, right? He looked incredible. And then in my head, I was like, well, no, everybody's wrong. Truth's wrong. Everybody's wrong. No, he's so good. I tried him. I died later on in the event because I didn't have this perfect team. I tried it 2 more times after that while updating my team. I didn't get it until like the last stage where I'm pretty much dead, right? And finally, even in the last turn where I actually beat that event, I'm fighting 50 enemies, mind you, and it still took me, or by that point, it's not 50 enemies, but I've definitely fought like 30 coolers by this point, right? And I made sure to put him in the first slot. Bro, he's so good but bad. As in, when he attacks, he will destroy the coolers, right? In the slots, right? He's going to destroy them. So the issue is he has to get hit at 7 times. I might accidentally kill somebody in that rotation because for him, I put mostly additional. I didn't pull dupes of him, but I went into the skill orb section. I gave him, I have him at 12 additional right now. Which is, right? And let me explain something. No, let me keep, I have to explain this. He legitimately, he kills, let's just say, Int Cooler, right? Who was supposed to attack me right after I super, but then he kills him, he additional supers, kills the other guy, so now I'm getting attacked maybe twice, right? I was supposed to be getting attacked maybe 5 times that one turn, or maybe 6 times, and I was really close to getting my super, or my morale boost, but in actuality, I got hit twice. I got hit in the beginning, and then I got hit, like, I was supposed to get hit 4 or 5 times, I got hit like once or twice. So he's at 1 super attack or maybe 2 super attacks, and then now he has to keep getting hit. And the issue with that, like events like that, is you're going to get to the next stage because your team's already ridiculous. So you get to the next stage, and the events are going to become harder and harder and harder. So it might take him 3-4 turns, and by that turn, you're going to be getting supered and getting hit, damaged so badly. You don't want him slot 1. These aren't slot 1 units. And I don't understand Dokkan's freaking brain here. They're going to give him this stupid little thing, but then they don't make him a slot 1 character. There's no guarding all attacks. There's only 20% damage reduction, and you get 40% in the first turn. In the first 3 turns where you don't really need that 40% damage reduction. Give him 40% damage. Give him 40% damage reduction throughout the whole battle. He'll be good. I won't complain about him. I won't complain. Give him 40%. And then give him 50% when he turns into Super Saiyan, the morale boost right here, right? Yeah. The issue here, he's getting attacked a few times because he's just killing everybody in the beginning. He's too good in the beginning. And then where it becomes difficult, he's going to struggle because he's not in his morale boost version. His morale boost version is actually really good. 30% damage reduction isn't bad. It's better than 20%, but if they gave him 50%, which is better than 40%, it would have been really good. Very solid. Plus an additional key too. Like, all these are good. Everything about him is fine. I don't mind it. It's just this damage reduction right here. This one tiny bit of his passive absolutely messes everything up because he has to get hit how many times? 7 times, and it's not like or. It's not from 3 super attacks or. If he did that, I'm completely fine. 3 super attacks is not hard. It's not hard. It's very easy to get 3 or more super attacks done. You get that done within 3 turns, or you get that done within 2. You get it done really quickly. And at times, I have him at 55%, maybe even without his 12 additional. I have him at 5 additional. I swear to God, he was attacking 3 times. He does do his attacks. He's very good. That's why he's in an awkward position. He's supposed to be this insane unit. He was supposed to be better than Cooler. LR Cooler, but no, he's not. Why? Because he only becomes extremely good. He only becomes that Carnival LR style like unit, or not Carnival LR. Sorry, he only becomes that kind of Dokkan Fest insane unit like after the 7th years and stuff. After he transforms, but when he transforms, I don't really have too much to complain about him. He's very good. He's insane. Once you get him to transform, he becomes good. He becomes really good. I read a comment earlier where the guy goes, "This guy is literally like a situational unit. He's so impressive at times, and then at other times he's just so unimpressive. He's literally like one of the 2 evils. Like, he's either really good or really freaking evil. He's bad. So it's like not bad, but he's not doing great." And then I know you did say about the Joint Forces movie heroes and Pure Saiyans. I will tell you this. You don't have to worry about that because he is really good. Like, let me show you something real quick. Actually, let me pull up Dokkan info.
Because we've already, if you look at the time.
Oh, that's fine. It's an hour. It's gonna be a long video, anyways. We're gonna be done in the next 20 minutes. I just have to complain about this unit. What was I showing you? Oh, right here. Tools, right? 200% leader skill, right? So if I show, what was it? Join Forces, right? Oh, no, sorry. Pure Saiyans, right? And then you see Join Forces, and then you also add, what was the other one? Movie Heroes, right?
Movie Heroes, yeah.
Yeah. So if we search this, right? He look at this. There's a lot of units. He has good units, right? Like, there's some look at these. These are all really good units, right? And when it comes to TURs, this guy's good. Like, you have units, right? You do have units. It's just, this isn't the problem. His leader skill isn't the problem. His passive, majority of it isn't the problem. Passive. His passive, no. His passive reduces damage is the problem. That's the thing.
But here's the thing, though. Here's the main concern I have. Remember, you said you have to fight 50 coolers, and his morale is 3 + 7 hits taken. Here's the thing. It should just be 3 super attacks.
Yes.
Or the 7. I feel like it should just be the 3. Because it fits him better. That's number 1. Number 2, in the event where he's advantageous, it's 50 coolers. Would it not make sense to him super attack way more than just twice?
That's what I'm saying. I forgot about that. You brought up a good point earlier when you were talking about him. He needs to be having a high chance of guaranteed supers. These guys have, like, in the movie, they're trying to make him like movie units. Make them like movie units. You know, super all the time. High chance of super, cool. Give him a guaranteed super, and then another high chance of getting another super, or even medium chance.
No, hold on. We'll say this much too. If they're supposed to be built to do additional, and Cooler and Carnival Goku are not, then that's messed up. Because those two hit like 3 or 4 times sometimes with super attacks, and this guy gets like maximum guaranteed 2. Whereas those ones are like guaranteed like 3
well,
or
to
4.
be fair, I will admit, at 55%, I've used them. He does super attack. I know it looks like me and Hoodie are ranting about this unit. I know we kind of are, but the thing is, we're not saying they're a bad unit at all. Like, they're placed really high on our list. They're 6. They're above all these insane units that we have. I'm just saying these 2 units could have been 10 times better. And originally, I was one of the guys that was saying this unit's incredible. Oh, he's amazing. I'm using him. He's doing so much damage. He's transforming sometimes here and there. I wasn't paying attention much. I'm using him now against like all these. Even this event, the Goku and Vegeta event, isn't the most difficult thing. And even then, he's struggling to freaking transform. That event was built for him, man. It was built for him. They're using this unit as a guarantee against that event, and I still was struggling on that event. I was taking hours to finally beat that event, right? I mean, it took me hours because I had a really bad team. I built it really badly, very poorly.
It still doesn't
even after
matter,
I built it, he's like struggling, man. And it's just, I'm sorry, guys. It's infuriating when this unit's this good. It's such a good unit, very good potential, but he just released. Why is his potential that good? And he's just not that good. Why isn't he as good as his potential? He should be as good as his potential. Like, transformation should be guaranteed every single time. This is one of the better units. You're trying to hype up these units, and you're building them like this. Like, I don't get that. I really don't understand it. Hopefully, I mean, the only thing that could save this unit is an easy 8. And even then, I think Dokkan's going to fumble the bag. It's just unfortunate.
I'm sorry,
but it's just unfortunate. But I mean, there's our rant. I know that portion of this video was like 20 minutes long. I am sorry, but I really had to just let that go because it was just absolutely infuriating.
We had to mention how this unit had so much potential, but
it's just
Dokkan really just didn't let it become.
All right, we'll get to your number. What is it? We're
okay. Number 6. We're gonna go right past for me because we've already discussed it, and we both agreed that it should be placed higher than what it should be, and that was his number 7, which is the Goku and Gohan.
Okay. Oh, now, wait, did we skip your number 6 somehow? I thought you were supposed to.
No, that is number 6.
Oh, yeah, but I went before you. For some reason. You see, I'm 6. I'm already on 6. I'm confused. Oh, that's fine. It's fine. All right.
Anyway.
All right.
I think you might have gone back to back when we were just paying attention. But anyway. No, that's right, because we were covering 7, and then you were also mentioning, like, here's my numbers.
I agree with you here. Actually, I actually might replace something, but I'm gonna keep my list for what I have it for now.
So yeah, again, this is just because this is not to do with even bias. It's like because as much as we love Gohan, you have to put respect on this Goku and Gohan's name. And like, this Goku and Gohan for me have put in so much work. They're so double additional. Their double super is insane. Their crits are beautiful. Like, trust me, you don't even understand. You're like 5% per key script handle. That's not crazy. Yes, it is. Yeah. Yes, it absolutely is. They've crit pretty much 90% of the time. You don't even have to put crit into this guy. put additional into him, and
You just put additional. This guy's an additional unit. Yeah, that's All right.
Because also on top of that, his raises attack and defense for 1 turn gives him that little buff. But on top of that, it's just the crit.
Right, perfect.
That's number 6.
I don't even have to say anything to that. That's perfect. Yeah, go for it. I love that unit. Yeah. All right, who's 5 for you? Since I somehow.
Oh, you want to go to 5 for me?
Yeah,
that's fine.
Because I don't know how I got ahead of you.
That's fine. Number 5 is they deserve this spot. They actually they could have been higher, but with the recent release of LRs, they got to be number 5, which is the Red Boys.
Okay.
The Red Boys, I discussed this with Crafty before, was the reason why they're not like top 3 or 4 is because of the new LRs, but we'll get into that when they come up. But I love these guys. I love their animations, and their passive and actives are all crazy. Guard all attacks for 1 turn from start of turn, plus additional key +1 per type key sphere obtained, and attack and defense for 77% of turns from start of turn. Attack and defense was 120%, plus additional key +1 per type key sphere obtained. Chance of performing a critical hit 7% per rainbow key sphere obtained. Plus additional attack when keys 20 or more. Attacks effective against all types when keys 24. This guy with 24 key is super easy to get to because his links are insane, and you could literally run him with himself again and share 7 links. That to me is awesome because that means you could run him in 1 rotation and run
blue in 1 rotation. Yeah. Very good. Very solid. I like the placement actually.
And of course, because you're gonna get to them too, so we'll watch their active and super attacks on your number. On whatever.
Yeah. Okay, I like that. Now for me, number 5 is this guy. Okay.
That's fair.
I have to put this guy at number 5. So,
which is it makes so much sense. I cannot disagree with you here.
Okay. So, originally, I was always saying that this unit's not as good as Goku Vegeta. No, he's better. He's recovering 20% HP, or 10% HP at start of turn, and then 50% HP or less. Then you'll recover another additional 10% HP. It's not going to happen all the time, right? But you're still recovering HP at the start of turn. Very good. Key 2 attack and defense was 130%, plus an additional defensive boost up to 100% the more HP remaining. So realistically, right when you start off with him, he's going to be at 230%. He's going to be really good. Plus an additional key 1 up to 4, and attack and defense plus 15% up to 60% with each attacks received. Okay, so you put him in you can put him slot 1 for a little bit and then move him to slot 2. Honestly, he's not a bad slot 1 character. I mean, 230% defense, right?
He's interchangeable.
He's gonna be fine. Basically. Yeah, and then you get this up to 60%, so you can put him alongside LR STR Cooler. He's gonna be looking incredible. Recovers 10% HP at the at the end of the turn in which attack was received, and recovers an additional 5% HP when there's another ally who includes Metal Cooler attacking the same turn. Now you might be confused. Oh, but you can't have another Metal Cooler in that team. No, I'm pretty sure it can be anything. But even if it's just Metal Cooler right here, if it has to be specifically Metal Cooler, you get AGL EZA Metal Cooler in the 3rd slot. 1st slot, this guy. 3rd slot, that guy. Or you can interchange it. AGL EZA Cooler is absolutely ridiculous. I've done some showcases with him. He defends like an absolute monster.
Check it out, guys.
Check it out. Yeah, it's very, 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 very incredible. Video. But then great chance of nullifying unarmed super attacks, right? It seems kind of like it's not going to happen all the time. However, I think this is I love the animation when this happens, right? I just want to show this real quick.
Just play it. Yeah, go for it.
I absolutely love this because just straight up anime right here. It looks so good, right? It looks very good. And he's just looking at you.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, you thought. But very nice. His revive animation is real cool. We'll get to that in a second. But revives when HP is fully recovered, or revives with HP fully recovered when the character is KO'd once only. So I really love this. Now for this character specifically, it might not be the craziest of things, right? It's not crazy. The reason I find this a really cool thing is because I'm seeing Dokkan. If they're doing units like this already, Dokkan is going to start doing units without HP requirements to go ahead and revive. And to be honest, you're not going to have a hard time trying to revive with this character because, to be honest, you can tell when you're about to die, right? You put him slot 1 or you can put him slot 2. If you have a defensive unit, you'll be fine, okay? And his revive looks really cool, but I think he's just really good. His active skill condition can be started from the 5th turn if the character receives an attack 7 or more times in battle. See, I hate that. This is something I genuinely hate. 7 or more times, but it's just an active skill. This isn't like something that makes the unit a lot better than he already is, right? Whereas the other freaking unit, wherever he is, these guys, that's how they are, right? Sorry, that's not where I'm at. So
yeah, the keyword "or" is such a big deal, by the way. It's really
yeah. Look right here. Or after revival skill is activated, once or only, right? Good. He's good. And like for this unit right here, the reason I hate him is because, well, not hate him, but like the reason he's disappointing kind of because, you know, you have to get this transformation in order for him to be useful, a lot more useful than he already. He's useful in his base, whatever, but he becomes a lot better in his other stat. In this one, it's not like, oh, he becomes this insane unit once he like viable unit once he uses a active skill or anything. No, or transforms. No, there's no transformation. So he's good. I think he's above the other guy. And then like his links are alright. I mean, he doesn't have the most links, but this guy right here, if you pulled him, you're usually going to be running these two together. Your movie bosses, Terrifying Conquerors. I don't know if he's on Terrifying Conquerors, actually. Yeah, he is. You have all these teams. Accelerated Battle, I think they share. Wicked Blood. Like, look, these two are going to be butt buddies the whole time. So, yeah. And then LR AGL Frieza, very great unit. You can run him alongside that unit if you wanted to. So you could have 2 LR Metal Cooler rotations. So he's a very good unit. I think I rank him above them. There's my little.
That's honestly a very solid thing, and I can understand why you didn't put him higher. Is because his requirements for some things like revives with full HP and whatever, but the requirement is it has to be him that dies. Whereas other units revives are like as long as you die within the turn that unit is in rotation, you can revive.
Yeah.
And another thing is like. It specifies that metal for like more healing, you have to have another metal cooler in the team. Now, whether that means it has to be metal cooler specifically in the name, or metal cooler with the typing in it, or metal cooler army, but most oftentimes there's not really that many good metal coolers that are other than fully named metal cooler, because the other really good metal cooler, to be fair, is the AGL one. If the int free to play one gets an easy 8 and they make him good, I think those two together will be very nice. They'll work pretty well.
Yeah.
But until then,
this unit's good. I mean, no complaints about him. I mean, I don't really have complaints.
Yeah, absolutely.
Vegeta and Goku have complaints about, so that's why he's lower. I mean, that's just gonna be how it is. Okay, let's see your number 4 then. Your number 4.
Yeah. So number 4 for me is, of course, because if they're in 5, they've got to be in 4, and it matches their transformation.
Yep. You can
as
just place
soon as I can scroll up.
Yeah.
Is the SSJ4s. Now the SSJ4s, for where they are at, let me also close this.
Yeah.
So for where they are at, I feel like it's a good place because they're relatively the same. However, I like their link set more because 7, 6, 6, 6, 5, 5, 5. You know what I mean? It's like they're more viable now. Of course, it's limited to GT stuff, but it makes sense. As well as the unit they link with that shares the most links other than themselves is a LR that Easy 8 in that same anniversary, and is an insane Easy 8 as well. So he works beautifully with them.
Funny thing is, I almost put him in the top 10, the LR AGL Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I was close to until
he was. I guarantee. For me, he was really close.
He was close. I think he's not as close as I was thinking, but he's very close. He's like
he's
13,
he's there basically.
He's very close.
Yeah. So the reason why he ranks above them is because to share 6 links with someone, for them, it has to be the.
There's only one person. There's only one person. Yeah. That's true.
So it's like it's very limited, but it's still like, you know, they are very good units. But if we're talking purely off of links, because most of the things are exactly the same. It's just that this one tiny boost of linking,
right?
Makes them so much better.
I can agree with that. Yeah. And I mean his leader skill's good. Everything about him is good. Yeah. Cool. All right.
Yeah.
So that's your 4. My number 4 is going to be not this guy. I should probably close this tab. This guy.
That's what I've been doing. Closing the tab.
So we both have him. Wait, what did you have him for? Yeah. Okay.
4. Yeah.
We both have him at 4, which is interesting, but that means at this point I should do both. These guys, I did rank them above him, For one reason, okay? There's only one reason.
I think I know what you're gonna say, but keep going.
Yeah. There's only one reason I had them ranked. Let's get to Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, right? He is incredible, right? He Fuse Fighters, GT Heroes, Kamehameha. Basically, I agree with everything you said. His links are definitely better than this guy. I did kind of regret putting him at 4 first for a second, and then I realized there's another reason why I put him. You said for this small reason, there's the only reason, like this guy and a few other things, right? The linking, especially. Right. I definitely agree with you. So that's why when people say, oh, this is something I do not disagree with Hoodie on, I can literally put it like this, and I would not have an argument. This is perfect.
Exactly.
Okay?
Same with me.
It's fine. It's fine. It's just for me specifically, I've been using both of these units like crazy amount, right? Exactly, for me, it's the leader skill. Right, Power Beyond Super Saiyan and Movie Heroes, and then Kamehameha.
Yep.
Versus this leader skill is a lot more limited than this leader skill.
GT Heroes and Fuse Fighters.
Right. So for me, I know that they're not linking the craziest, right? But you still have LR Carnival, LR Goku,
but
right?
their teams are more viable. They're more.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like I can use Carnival LR Goku alongside this team. That's the biggest thing.
And that's what we want to get to the point is we're not mad at each other's picks for 4 and 5. I picked the 4s to be higher than the Red Boys based off of their links.
Yeah.
And just because I prefer them more.
Yeah, for
Whereas
sure.
you pick them over their leader skills, which still makes sense because they're a lot more viable and you can run more interesting units.
And the other thing about them is, I just genuinely love this, is the fact that they can evade enemy super attack. When you transform this guy, right, he becomes really good, don't get me wrong. He becomes really good, reduces damage by 7%. This is really good. I love this unit. I'm not crapping on him at all. That's why I say he can be 3 sometimes for me. He's probably a little bit better than them sometimes for me. But for me, I've been using this unit, these 2 units, like so much that I've been using these guys more. I've been using them on more teams. I've been using them on more occasions. So for me, that's why I have them here. But
people use these guys more often to clear events because more than often you're going to need either Power Beyond Super Saiyan or Movie Heroes.
Right.
Whereas the other ones, they're more viable for like when GT Heroes or Fuse Fighters are in need because they are wonderfully powerful.
In my opinion, I mean, it's just I love everything about his, like when he transforms and when he doesn't need much to transform. I mean, his transformation requirement is the same as the other guy. Can be activated from 4th turn. I wish all the units. I wish all the units were like that. You know, I kind of wish. Okay. But yeah, you know.
We calm ourselves. Let's calm ourselves.
That's what I think. All right. Fair enough. Okay, your turn, my friend.
Okay, by the way, we're gonna do 1 and 2 together. I just want to say this now. We're gonna do 1 and 2 together because we both know what 1 and 2 are.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna go into number 3.
You go to number 3 first, and then we'll do 2 and 1. I'll let you go 2 and 1. I'll do 2 and 1 at the same time. All right, bet.
Yeah.
All right.
So number 3 for me is the one that he went over for number 5. The only reason he's number 3 for me, by the way.
Okay.
Again, like I said, I have my thoughts about him being like The good thing about him though, which is because for me, when I play the game, I care again about super attacks, about this, about that. I care very much about how they look. Like very, because this is a looky game. This isn't just about skills.
Yeah,
this is a looky game.
I agree.
But here's what I love about them most, is there aren't very many units, because a lot of them will heal for like 10% or 7% or 5%, something like that. This man heals for a maximum, if need be, 10, 20, 30, 35 HP in 1 turn.
It's
on
ridiculous.
top of that, if needed be, you could use his active skill to recover an extra 30% on top of that.
Yeah, not only that, he fully recovers HP.
Yeah.
When he revives. Fully recovered. It's not 50% like most units. It's not 60, 70. It's 100% HP recovered. Very good. Very good. So I do agree. I think they're not as good as the 7 years, but I don't blame you. I can respect that he's 3. I don't disagree.
I also love, and this is why people are gonna be like, you're contradicting yourself, but massively lowers defense. Now again, in harder events, they pretty much remove the ability to lower their defense, but in terms of other things like easy A's or super battle roads, they don't do this. They don't remove the ability to lower defense and to not stun. So to this is actually a very big deal. I think only like very difficult events like Fighting Legend and Infinite Dragon Ball and Cell Max and stuff like those, that's when you can no longer lower defense. I don't even fully know if that's true or not. I just know that there are some events that I've done where you cannot lower their attack and defense anymore.
For sure.
But lowering defense is a huge deal. Massively
it is.
too is
It does. It does make a big difference. And I like how he does he stack defense or something?
He does not stack, but
he doesn't stack, but it's just for it's fine.
Yeah, but massively raises attack and defense.
Yeah, he's good.
And
he's good.
I mean, he gets addition. I believe he gets additionals. No, he doesn't. But if you just give him additionals and he did additional supers, then you get two massive
hidden potential system.
A massive stack and yeah.
All right.
Potential system again is a whole nother
Fair.
thing.
I like that. All right, let's see what your 2 and 1 is. Let's see number 2.
All right, 2 for me. Now, I have an explanation for this because I don't have number 1, but I have number 2. Now, number 2 is Final Form Cooler, and number 1 being Carnival Go.
Okay.
Now we'll get into this once you.
For me. All right, you ready for this? This was my 2. All right, we had it the same exact way. I have him here, and I have him here, and I have both of these units, and we can definitely go on about these 2. All right. Pardon the interruption. I did have to fix a few things because your boy's working on very little energy. So we finally did fix the tier list here and there. So we're gonna go ahead and do that because I completely forgot. I don't know why number 9 on the tier list was just gone. I really don't understand why that happened, but we're gonna fix that. Global. For Hoodie, this is what his tier list looks like. For majority part, this looks good. I mean, number 1, I mean, let's maximize that. Number 1 looks fine. 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, none of this really matters to me. 6, 7. It's just 8 and 9. I didn't agree with completely. I called him goofy for it. But, I mean, 9 is goofy in my opinion. It's just goofy. But besides that, everything else seems fine. His honorable mentions were these 2. And then also, I don't know why I didn't put it, but Tech LR Gogeta goes in the front here. So that's his, that I believe. Yeah, that should be his. And then my one right here, my global tier list is, this is what it looks like. So honorable mentions. Okay, cool. So for my global tier list, this is what this looks like. Tech Gogeta is the honorable mention for me. And then actually, trying to like make sure I did something. Okay, it's fine. So then for me, number 10 is this. This is how mine looks like. So the 2 LR 3rd year units are going to be here. And then I have this is basically, it looks all right. I think this looks good. I think this is a good tier list. I mean, I love this unit right here. They're really good. This unit really angers me. I do kind of want to push them down lower, but I'm not going to. Like, these 2 are kind of interchangeable to me right now, but honestly, this unit isn't bad. This is a great unit. It's just he needs his transformation to be really good, and he just takes just too much to transform him. It doesn't make sense. And then that's what that looks like. Now this is where we differ a decent amount in the complete tier list. So this is Hoodies right here. So yeah, of course we have these honorable mentions, but Goku Black right here. Number 9 is these 3 right here are perfectly matched with us. I think 7 as well, but this is where it kind of just differs for us. And then it goes right here. So this is his tier list. You can't touch this king. He's the best. I don't care what anybody says. He's the best. And then we go to my completed tier list. So let's pull up both of ours, right? So this is my complete tier list right here. This is what mine looks like. And then this was Hoodies. So that's it. That's just all the differences. It's not really much. I mean, these 4 units right here are the exact same. It's just right here is the only difference. The middle portion right here. For me, I think the LR 7-year units are just really, really good. Very well built. These are very good units as well. It's just, you know, it's my opinion. He thinks that they're better, and honestly, it's good to have differences, boys and girls. Thank you so much for watching. So far, we're not done. Thanks for watching up to this point, for sure. No, thank you so much. You guys are amazing. I don't know how you guys are still here. I hope it's entertaining enough for you guys, but yeah, this was a tier list. We're gonna keep going. Me and Hoodie are going to talk about more. If the tier list looks a little different, this is because this is the revised one, so it might look a tiny bit different, but for the most part, it should be somewhat similar. But yeah, for the rest of it, you'll see what why we put the list the way we have it. Yeah, thanks, guys.
Go on.
He's number 1. By the way. He's Gohan's number 1. I don't care what anybody says. He didn't even come out. He's number 1.
It's without a doubt.
I know nothing about him. He's number one. That's all I'm
He
saying.
could honestly, when it comes out, people are just like, he's trash. We're still gonna put him number
Brother,
one. I'm sorry,
I don't
I'm gonna
care
put
if
him
he
number
does attack and defense plus 2%. I'm putting him number one.
one. Like, as soon as I see the attack animation, I'm just like, oh my god.
Dude, you just make his super attack that clean. I'm good. I don't need anything
Yeah,
else.
like I want him to have a counter
Yeah.
where it's just the blocking,
Yeah.
and then the
But no,
and then
he's,
the kick.
he's
It
gonna be
has
great. But back to this unit.
Well,
yeah.
let's get off the topic of the unit that doesn't even exist.
Sorry. Yeah.
So entrance animation and then launches. This entrance animation is very clean because it gives him, it allows him to launch an additional attack that has medium chance to become a super attack. So he already has a chance to have 2 super attacks. When there's a terrifying conquerors category LR on the team, that's
Goku and Vegeta. Sorry.
Vegeta. We're not getting into it. Goku Vegeta. Which more than likely you're gonna have terrifying conquerors. Obviously, for any movie bosses, there's a chance you're not going to, but more than likely you're gonna have a terrifying conqueror.
Most of the time. I mean, if you have LR Metal Cooler, you'll be set.
Exactly. Now here's the thing. P plus 5, like off the bat, purely no
so
reason. P plus 5,
He's so
attack and defense
good,
plus 100%.
man.
100% people are like, okay, whatever. P plus 5 though? This
He's
man is
10
already
key.
gonna have 12 key. Yeah,
10
he's already
key immediately,
11,
12 Oh yeah, 11 key immediately.
Because 6, yeah.
And then
11 key
afterwards, he's just so good, man.
Now let's keep reading. Plus an additional key plus 1 up to 5. So he's already gonna have 16 keys. So
No,
you
that's what I'm
literally
talking
just
about.
need
Yeah,
one-
yeah.
Oh yeah, you're correct. You're correct. Yes,
Yeah.
you're right. You are right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
My bad.
No, you're good. But no, he's just ridiculous.
No, it
man.
is. Sorry, no, it is. It is 11. It's 11.
Wait, where's the
and then
11
it's going
coming
to
from?
It's 5 plus 6, and then he
Oh,
gets
right,
the 12
right. My bad.
after he
You're
attacks.
right.
Yeah.
I'm tripping. Okay.
So yeah. Anyway, after that, it's key plus 1 up to 5, and attack and defense plus up to 100%. Now, people are like, well, why give it so slowly? Because here's the thing. With each attack performed, Cooler already has 2 attacks guaranteed for him, basically. One is going to be super attack, and one is going to be either another super attack, or it's going to be a regular attack. So they didn't specify it has to be super attack. It just has to be an attack.
Yep.
Here's the thing. Launches 2 additional attacks. This man gets 4 attacks off the bat.
Yeah.
Each of which has a medium chance of being a super
30%.
attack. He has a 30% chance
Yep.
for 3 of his attacks to be a super attack. You gotta understand, this man off rip on turn 1 can have 4. Count it with me now. 1, 2, 3, 4 super attacks.
He's already
here's
at
the most
attack and
amazing
defense
part.
plus 40%. Like, from
It only takes a minimum of either 2 or 3 turns to get this last part. Launches an additional super attack starting from the turn in which the character performs the 10th attack in battle. Meaning, as soon as you launch 10, this man gets a guaranteed additional attack starting from that turn after the 10th attack.
People need to realize that this isn't like
I want you to understand.
6, 7 turns in battle. This is within the. You can get this
Second
in
or
his
third, exactly.
second or third time he comes back in rotation.
Keep
The
in mind,
second
this
to
is
third
4
time.
without potential. This is 4 without potential system. With potential system, he gets additional.
Beyond
You
crazy.
can give him additionals, and he'll have 5, or 6, or 7. Here's the thing: he has 4 with the start of turn. After the 13, he becomes down to 3, but then he still has 4 because the additional super attack does not count as the 2 additionals. It's a separate count, so it's 4. 2 super attacks guaranteed and 2 with a medium chance. Plus, if you give him additional in his thing, insane. That's just passive alone, by the way.
Now we get the
Literally,
active
we haven't even
skills
gotten to
and
the
super
we haven't even got to
attacks.
the active or super attack. Ultra super attack raises attack infinitely.
So
Raises infinitely.
Infinitely, man.
The regular super greatly raises defense for 1 turn, and
Yeah.
people are like, well, why not raise attack too? Because he raises permanently. There's no way you're not getting.
The
18
thing
out of it.
is-
there's
the
no,
thing is-
there is no way.
The raises attack is 30% attack, I'm pretty sure, right?
Yes.
You're getting 30% attack every rotation that he comes back. You go into a long fight, right? You go Legendary Goku event or anything like that, or even Sol Max. I mean, you legit fight for so long. You can delay turns. By the way, you get an ultra super attack with him. Focus on like removing the supers from other people, right? Make sure they don't get supers. if you're using Cooler, you're probably gonna get a super. I mean, he's so good. Everybody's gonna be supering on his team. However,
Exactly.
I'm just saying, you can avoid things. You can carry on the battle for longer if you're taking Sol Max or if you're taking Broly. Broly, I would not recommend having this guy against him because he's an SCR unit, this guy, and Broly's AGL. But I'm just saying, very difficult events. He's going to be doing very good, man. He's so good. I have him at 55%, and he's attacking like 5-6 times, bro.
This is always why I always tell people, please do not just reference them to Red Zone and Cell Max. Because yes, those events are difficult. But if you take SDR Cooler to Cell Max, he'll put in work. He'll still die. I'm sorry. I've seen videos. He still dies. Because he doesn't stack enough defense to tank the Cell Max. However, if you are lucky and he doesn't attack the Cooler, it is an amazing ability because he does so much damage. However, if you take him to Broly, it's 100% a different story. He takes all the damage in the world, and that's why I've been saying because then if you compare him to Namek Goku, it's like he's weaker than him in Cell Max. Yeah. But still tanks Cell Max better than him.
Oh yeah.
But in Red Zone, they pretty much are the same level in terms of tanking, I would say.
Yeah, except for Broly, Carnival R Goku. Well, you want me to get to Carnival R Goku right now? Oh wait, let's look at his links. By the way, look at this guy's links.
Look at the links. Big bad bosses. This is an insane just link in general. 25% is a beautiful boost in general.
Very nice.
Metamorphosis recovers 5 HP and HP and attack. Recovers 5 HP and attack and defense 10%. That's already 35%. Right? Universe's most malevolent.
Yeah, whatever. However you pronounce that.
Whatever. Yes.
Look, his links basically
English not very good.
are really good. Thirst for Conquest, Fierce Battle, Legend Pirate, Shrine, everything. Like he's very good. Love his links. Big Bad Bosses is the biggest thing. Big Bad Bosses.
I think if we add all the numbers off of just his links alone, I think he roughly. I could be wrong, but it's probably roughly around 100%.
Like, look, he has 7 links, and you scroll down a bit. Scroll down to his linking partners.
This man already gets like another.
I want you to look at the linking partners. This guy's getting EZA very soon. SCR Cooler. He's going to be ridiculous once he gets his EZA. I can already tell. He's gonna be good, and that's his 6 links. You have Tech Golden Frieza. Tech Transforming Frieza. Yeah.
Tech Transforming
All
Frieza.
these uses.
The full power LR Frieza. The EZA full power Frieza. The LR Metal Cooler, who still shares 5 links with him. Yeah. Again, like Crafty said, 4 links with LR Janemba. It's not like
it's unfortunate that LR Janemba, he doesn't share any key links, but it doesn't matter because Cooler,
he still shares a lot of the good attacking links.
He shares all the attacking links. Big Bad Bosses, I think. A few other stuff, right? But like, he shares the important links for attacking. And I know Janemba's probably not getting his Ultra Super all the time, but Janemba's already doing good. He's already solid.
Let's just count.
Do all that.
He shares 5 links with this Frieza, right?
Yeah.
25%, 45%. Key plus 2 right there. Okay, so he still gets a little bit of key. What did you say? 45, 65%, 80% off of 5 links. If he finds someone, if they make someone who shares 7 links,
click on Cooler. Click on Cooler.
He shares 6 links, right? Ready?
Yeah.
25, 35, 55, 70, 90. He's 10 off. What's he missing? Legendary power. What does that give him? 15. He gets 105% with 7 full links.
If he has a unit, eventually that gets 7 links. It's already over. He's already over. It's already over. He's already insane.
You do realize he'll have 300% boost on both attacking units.
He's so good. There's nothing else for me to say about this unit. You said everything. It's perfect.
Let's let's just watch the Ultra Super.
Oh yeah, I gotta see.
Because we gotta. We've also said we rate them off of their super attacks too. Like, come on.
This Ultra Super, I love the flat. It's just the freaking He stomps on him not once, but he stomps on it twice, bro. Twice, and then he just flashbangs him. He just said, "Goodbye, you're gone, you're gone."
No, exactly.
So clean.
And here's the thing: people were like, "Well, why not the Supernova?" Buddy.
Yeah. Oh, the active skill is so good. Oh my god, dude, this active skill is one of the cleanest things in the game ever.
Look at that 3D.
Look at that, man. I don't. Oh my.
This is why I say the they did very well with part 1. Part 2 was still decent.
Part 2,
but part 1 was very well built.
Part 2 compared to part 1.
And look when he kills them, bro. Come on, it's something else to watch and just laugh. At the oh my God,
perfect. You got LR Cooler down to the perfect. What you got him. You got him. Now, I'm gonna go to this guy. Let me just close Cooler because you hit the nail on the coffin. However you want to say, you did good. Okay, now this one right here, I've been using that shit. I've been using him so much, and he's number 1
with due respect. He deserves his rank.
He is number 1.
This man deserves.
Let me just get the powerful comeback, solid 200% lead. Look at the goddamn, look at this. Look at who you have. I know there's only 2 pages. Look at who you have in these 2 pages, right? Let's get it. You have Metal Cooler on this team. You have freaking Metal Cooler. Metal Cooler's on that team. Look at this. It's a very solid team, right?
It's a very well built category. People were saying this category is mad.
It looks limited because it looks like there's not a lot of units. But look at the units there.
Look at the units exactly.
This guy's on the banner that you summoned for the part 2, right? This guy's on the banner part 1, I think. I don't remember, but like
you're right.
All these units are there. Okay, that's enough about leader skill. Key 5, attack and defense was 159%. Very solid to just start off with. Attacks effective against all types. Plus an additional defense was 59% within the same turn after receiving an attack, right? That's cool. I need to get to this point. Plus an additional key 1 attack up to 5 and attack plus 10% up to 59% with each attack received. He's already really good. And then they decided to do this BS. Guards all attacks when HP is 50% or more. And then if 59% or less HP, you're still getting guard. You're getting revives with 59% HP recovered when 59% HP is recovered when the character or an ally attacking in the same turn is KO'd. So basically what they did here was they wanted you to get the guard, and once you lose the guard and you're like, oh crap, now they don't have guard, you revive with them still. They wanted you to be able to revive and see that animation. If they just gave them guard, you'd never see the freaking animation. If they gave you even less guard, like high chance of guard, you might not ever see the freaking
it wasn't just because of animation. Read what happens when you revive, bro.
Oh, yeah. Watch, you revive guards all attacks and high chance of performing a crit, starting from the turn in which the character's revival skill is activated. High chance, this isn't just for that starting turn. This goes for every turn you're guarding all attacks and high chance of performing a crit every single time after you revive. That's ridiculous. Then you go to the active skill, can be activated when HP is 59% or less from the 5th turn of battle, right? Or, I love this word right here, or. I absolutely love that word. After revival skill is activated. So you're going to be having your active skill. You can use all of his animations. You can do everything. And there's no, like, hard thing that you have to do. You piece of crap. But anyways, I'm always gonna be crapping on them nowadays. But they're good. I love them, but yeah. Then you get their super attack, greatly raises attack for 1 turn, right? Which is good. I like that. You're getting attack. It's helping your everything, right? His attack causes colossal damage. Colossal's amazing on lowers defense. So it lowers the enemy's defense. At level 20, super attack plus 30%. Right. But then you go to his ultra super. He's raising defense infinitely on his freaking ultra super. Yes, it could have been better on this. You might say it might have been better if you put it here. No, in my opinion, I like having the attack
it's stacked. To counter.
You're stacking his attack. You every time he attacks, right? You get an additional for this unit, right? For this unit, you have to go additional. Right? You go mostly additional, in my opinion.
By the way,
for
just
Cooler,
to mention,
critical.
Cooler is the exact opposite of this unit. Cooler raises attack infinitely, but only raises it greatly raises defense for 1 turn with 12. Whereas this one raises defense infinitely and greatly raises attack for 1 turn.
So good. And dude,
here's the thing though.
Now you get to his freaking categories and links. It's just so good.
He's so well built.
Bro, 200% leader skill for powerful comeback. 200% for movie heroes, I think. Movie heroes and pure Saiyans, right? That's the new unit. You have not old, but the 7-year LRs, I'm pretty sure. What do they have? Kamehameha. And what was the other thing that they led? What was it?
Bro,
movie heroes.
It's not just that.
Movie heroes.
Super Saiyans. Bond of parent and child.
Dude.
Movie heroes, like you said. Freaking full power.
So good. Yes, like
pure
at least
Saiyans. Goku's family. Dude. He has the best links in
Bond
the
of
best
parent and
categories in the
child.
game.
This right here, the JP version of it. Where is it showing the JP version? No, it's not. Look.
No, it's not.
The JP version has this goddamn unit as the leader, man. This unit, which for the JP side, we're not going to explain too much because we didn't use the units. But I'll tell you what my I'll put the JP units in a second. We'll do a little bit of JP because we didn't really get to do it. But besides that, where was I at? This unit,
basically.
Yeah, we'll do it in a second, anyways. But like, look, this unit, absolutely ridiculous, and look how much you could just raise his SA level. It's just free. You get him to SA 10 for free. You only need 10 Kais for this unit, right? Dude,
to fully finish up, getting him SA 20, you only need 10.
That's just to me that adds a little bit, right? That adds a little bit because it's cool.
It gives him, it makes it easier to get him
easier
to
get.
For
Look
free
at
to play players.
Yeah, it's the medals aren't.
It gives them a better
he's,
chance.
He's just genuinely like the best unit in the game. I think he's best unit in the game for global right now. This is the global list so far.
Absolutely agree with
do you want me to just finish my JP list real quick, and then you can show me your JP list real quick? We'll do.
I feel like we'll just discuss it real quick.
Yeah, no.
Also, I think I kind of closed. I think I closed the tab.
No, it's fine. It's fine. So I'll use my tab. Okay, we'll talk about it on my tab. You just tell me what to do. So I'm just going to do this, right? Honorable mentions, right? We have 4 units. These are all in the top 10. Okay, I'm gonna have to move these guys here. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't want to move this guy below, but for now, this is what we're doing for now. I might actually change it. You know what? No, this guy pissed me off too much.
You're not wrong.
No, I can't do that to him. But okay, this guy's number 1, no doubt.
Yeah,
this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, and then we go here. That HL Golden Frieza has to be there in my opinion. And then we have, I think, you. You're not going there. I'm putting you here, right? Maybe something like this, or what do you?
No, I would actually say Merge Zamasu is actually better.
I think Merge Zamasu. I don't know.
Okay.
Like here's Merge Zamasu.
Here's the thing with Merge Zamasu. Merge Zamasu is good, but here's the downside to Merge Zamasu. Merge Zamasu needs his links.
Yeah.
Goku and Vegeta don't need as many links.
He needs these specific characters.
Literally, if you do not have a single summonable of those one of those 2,
you're
like if you don't have the LR Goku Black,
or if you don't have them, or this one right here, it's gonna be difficult. Like this guy, he's not. He's cool. He's good. He's cool. He's not this level good. He's not this level good. Okay, I mean, look at all these other units. I mean, you're not going to be using majority of these units. You might use STR Goku Black, EZA Goku Black, yeah. You might use this AGL Goku Black, cool, but they're only sharing 4 links. These are the 3. So he's a little bit more limited. He's definitely a little bit more limited. So I think for me, I think I have to do this, right? I think that's what I'm going to do. But I think I need to move a few more people off. I have to do this. Just because these 2 are interchangeable. I need to combine this.
That's
However,
fine. For JP, that's fine. For global, it's different, but for JP, it's
global,
fine.
I think it's a little different, right? I think this is what I would be comfortable with. Again, this unit's really good. So, but Golden Frieza, like, look, he's one of the most perfectly built units, right? Like damage reduction by 90%. I need you guys to 90% damage reduction. Rate so it goes down by 10% for each turn, so up to 60%. So it's like 6 turns later or 4 turns later, you'll be down to 60%. But by the time that happens, you're already set. So I mean, Golden Frieza needs to be here. I think Golden Frieza deserves to be 5. I think these 2 are interchangeable. I think this is how I'll have it. But yeah, I think this is what I'll do. This guy has to be number 1 because like, where is he? This is just. It doesn't look like a huge essay, and he's just the most insane thing. I don't get it. And his team is just the most broken. 11 pages, man. I'm 11 pages in.
Anything Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, or anything like that. Anything to do with family.
It's just so good. And then what?
It's not on there even.
Yeah, because he's bond of parent and child. Anybody that has a kid, basically. Anybody that has a kid. And then Battle for Fate, so that's the other, like, 100%, 200%, but it doesn't matter. I think this is what I'll have it. I think this is what I'm comfortable with. How about you? What would you do?
No, I 100% agree with you on this.
Wait, you have it pulled up there, too. Oh, no, you already closed it. Okay, cool.
No,
what would you change
here? I 100%. If I were to change just one thing, No, not even that. Because like we said, that's interchangeable. It's based off of categories which you prefer more. I prefer GT. That's the only difference.
Okay.
Here's the thing. I still think Merge Zamasu is still better than Nagokun Vegeta.
Okay.
Only
yeah,
off the basis that Merge Zamasu does. Like if you see him do the damage he does,
he's just ridiculous. I don't blame you. I think I might switch it up and do this too. I think I can agree with this because I don't want to say these are interchangeable because it's not. It's literally, I think this guy's just could have been a lot better. He's top 10 for sure. But I think I can agree with you on this.
Again,
and then
said, if they
how about Metal
him
Cooler? Because you had him higher. You had him higher.
No, because the Frieza.
Frieza is better. But
well, okay.
You had him higher than this unit.
I did.
All right. How would you change them? Because I feel like these two would go higher maybe.
I think it would probably be Frieza 4, Cooler 5, and then them 6 or whatever the numbers are.
Okay. I mean, fair
so
enough.
it's not much different because the Metal Cooler, the only reason I put him there if he didn't have that recovery, HP recovery.
Right.
Again, like I said, I love HP recovery type units because it replaces the HP item recoveries and they can make new items for us to use, which would be much more interesting to have.
Yeah. I think I agree with this list because I don't like them as much as they should be good. They should realistically be here. Right? They should be
if built here. Exactly. If built well, they should have been there.
If they were built the way we were all thinking they should have been built, they would have been here.
Exactly.
Or maybe even here. Or no, not here.
Honestly,
they would have been here. I think they would have been 3.
Yeah, I can 100% agree with that. I can 100%.
But they have to be here because I want to. Okay,
to.
I think my list is the same as yours because I didn't use Merge Zamasu, but I've seen so many videos about him. The fact that this unit is so polarizing. They just came out. What, like a few days ago? They just came out, man. Not even a week ago.
Exactly.
And I'm already complaining about them. I don't like that. I don't want to complain about a unit when they first come out. If that's a unit like that, I would freaking put this right here.
No, can we actually put the real number 1 in his spot, please? No, not even.
Okay, I know who it is. Is it?
Come on, go.
Where is he?
He's the 7th unit, I believe. He's next to Bojack.
This guy?
No, above.
Oh, dude. No.
Yeah, please. I forgot we don't put him number 1. I forgot.
Oh wait, but then there has to be a gap, right? I think this is the true list right here, boys. Exactly. I think this is what we're gonna do here, because this guy's just beyond incredible. We don't even have to look at his stats. He's just that good, I think. I agree with you, Hoodie. I think this is the perfect list right now. If we're gonna put the honorable mentions like in correct order, for me, it would just be like this. So that's it. That's it. Yeah. How about you? You agree with that?
Yeah, this is pretty much the same.
I agree with this list mostly with you, except I put them here. I just put them
which is
here.
Again, that's absolutely fair.
This is my list, but you know I do respect your list because it does make sense. It does make sense. This is a good list too, and this.
That's
right
what
here
I'm saying. The only reason, because your point for them being higher than the Metal Cooler is 100% valid. Yeah, like I said, I just love HP recovery. That's
no. I agree. The HP recovery is so good. But yeah, that's our list, guys. It's a 2-hour video. We really had a lot to talk about. I know some people did this. I think I forgot who. There's another YouTuber that did this with another friend of theirs. But the reason it takes me and Hoodie a little bit longer to talk about it is because we disagree a lot. You know,
we disagree, and we love to rant about
people
really only listen to one person's opinion, but when they really hear other people's thoughts, they're like, you know what? That's it.
Like, you can formulate your own. Yeah.
Exactly. Crafty, literally, when I explained why AGL Gohan was on the list, he was like, that's understandable. Because it was.
Because, like, at first I was like, you putting him where? Would you put him 7th, 8th?
I think he was 8th.
8th or something, right? You put him here.
8th or 7th.
Right, you put him somewhere around here, and I was like, that doesn't make... Why would you put him top 10? Listening to you, it makes sense. He does deserve to be high. I think this guy, realistically, for me, is like somewhere here. Right? Somewhere in honorable mention. Let's just put him here for now. But for you, you'd put him like somewhere here, I think. This is a very good list. I hope you guys did enjoy it. I know it's a very long video, but if you guys did sit through it, hopefully we entertained you enough. I mean, me and Hoodie argue and disagree. Not argue, but we disagree with a lot of things, and I think that's what makes us really good
no,
friends.
No, we did argue about the future Gohan and Trunks. Not, to be fair, we did argue about that.
We did argue about that. It's funny because I feel like people should not always agree about everything, right? I mean, my list is very similar to Truth's, to be fair.
Yeah.
But me looking over it and having Hoodie here to discuss with me, I probably change it up a tiny bit here and there. I put him probably higher than Truth did, maybe. I don't know where Truth put his list. For me, this is the right list. This guy pisses me off too much. This guy's really good. This guy's perfectly at 10. This guy's solid at 10. This guy is like, I'm even considering that, but like still. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to follow Hoodie on his socials, twitch.tv/KingHoodieX, youtube.com/HoodieKingX. He's incredible. He's very intelligent also, when it comes to Dokkan.
Be on the lookout, guys. We are also going to be doing a video about how to spend your stones. So please,
we will be recording that tomorrow or something.
It won't be 2 hours.
No, that'll be quick. That'll be quick. That'll be like 30 minutes.
Yeah, something like that.
15 to 30 minutes. Yeah. Anyways, thanks guys for watching. We will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys!
Peace, guys.